My name's Abe Vogel, and these are the projects that made me. Project 1, Tyser Tower. This was actually a renovation project. We had to upgrade the existing cast-in-place structure to hang these precast seats. The existing structure wasn't designed to hang the precast off of it. So we had to add all these steel plates and outriggers to hold that precast. As a graduate of Penn State and a big-time college football fan, it was awesome to get to work on a football project. And at the time, I met a young football coach named James Franklin, who is now the head coach of Penn State. And so that was special for me. Project 2, National Museum of the U.S. Army. The mission of this museum is so important, and having a family member who was in the armed forces, it was special to be able to build something for the military. The main feature on the project are these stainless steel metal panels, but the super unique feature of the museum was in the exhibit hall they had to put this tank. The tank was so massive that it wasn't going to be able to come in later. So very early on the project, we built the structure that the tank was going to sit on, and for 2 years we were building the structure around this tank. So that tank you see in there was kind of part of our construction team for 2 years. Project 3, the Woodley. So the Woodley was a high-end apartment building. It had very specific masonry, stone, very intricate balconies, and it was a lot of fun to be able to build something that was different visually from a lot of apartment buildings that were being built at the time. Coming into this project, having experience in project development, those relationships that I had made really helped in the final execution of that work. Project 4, Mission Ridge at Westfields. This job was 2 5-story office buildings out in Chantilly, Virginia. This was the first job I was on. One of the things that was key for me was getting the opportunity to work out in the field. That field management was an important aspect of our work that, even as a project manager, project executive, we need to have that tool in our tool belt. Another thing that was key for me was the engagement in Team Clark. My Team Clark mentor was Jesse Wadeson, who almost 20 years later is one of my closest friends at the company and somebody I still consider a mentor. Project 5, project development. It's important to see how we win work, because when we're out on the project, we're so focused on execution, building the job, you sometimes don't think of how did we even get to the point that we're building this project. And getting to work on the Woodley, I got to be engaged on that project earlier on in establishing the relationship with the client and the architect, working with the trade partners, establishing the GMP. It was, a massive leg up. I'm Abe Vogel, Vice President with Clark Construction, and those are the projects that made me.